In this video, we're going to explain income tax simply and clearly, what it is, how it works and how much you actually pay. Income tax is the percentage of your earnings that goes to the government every time you are paid. You never have to do anything yourself. Your employer calculates it automatically and sends it directly to HMRC on your behalf. Not everyone pays income tax. You only start paying once your earnings go above your personal allowance. In both the 2025 to 2026 and 2026 to 2027 tax years, the personal allowance is £12,570 a year. If you earn below this amount, you pay no income tax at all. Your personal allowance is the amount you can earn completely tax-free every year. In the current and upcoming tax year, this is £12,570 or £1,047.50 a month. Only the portion of your earnings above this amount is subject to income tax. Income tax is charged in bands, not on your whole salary at once. The first £12,570 is tax-free. Earnings between £12,571 and £50,270 are taxed at 20%. Earnings between £50,271 and £125,140 are taxed at 40%. And anything above £125,140 is taxed at 45%. The vast majority of people only ever pay the basic rate of 20%. This is really important to understand. You do not pay 20% on your whole salary. You only pay 20% on the portion above £12,570. So on a salary of £25,000, the first £12,570 is completely tax-free. You only pay 20% on the remaining £12,430, which works out at £2,486 a year, or £207 a month. You do not need to calculate or pay your income tax yourself. Your employer does all of this automatically using your tax code every time you are paid. It is deducted before your salary ever reaches your bank account. This system is called PAYE, which stands for Pay As You Earn. Income tax funds essential public services that we all rely on. The NHS, schools and education, roads and infrastructure, emergency services and state benefits and support. It is the government's main source of funding for running the country. Here is a real example. Someone earning £25,000 a year pays no tax on the first £12,570. They pay 20% on the remaining £12,430, which is £2,486 a year, or £207 a month, deducted automatically from their pay. Understanding income tax is useful in so many situations. When you start a new job and want to know how much tax you will pay. When you are checking your payslip to make sure the right amount is being deducted. When you are comparing two salaries and want to know your real take-home pay. And if you ever need to complete a self-assessment tax return. The most common mistake people make is thinking they pay their tax rate on their entire salary. This is not how it works. Someone earning £25,000 does not pay 20% on £25,000. They only pay 20% on £12,430, the amount above the personal allowance threshold. Understanding this makes a big difference to how you think about your pay. To recap, everyone has a tax-free personal allowance of £12,570. You only pay tax on earnings above this amount. Most people pay 20%. And it is all collected automatically through PAYE. You never need to do anything yourself. Thank you for watching. If this helped, please subscribe for more everyday topics explained simply.